Happy Friday Eve, Thursday.
Oh,
What do you got, mate?
Mate? You tricked me.
Why?
It was Friday.
No, Friday Eve.
Oh, mate. Bloody classic. Everyone knows that that's what it's called. All right. I am doing an old album review because I was like, who cares about the new albums? Why not? Why not do an old album? So I'm doing iiiDrops by Joey Purple Stain.
Oh, yeah?
It's quite known that he's one of my favourite artists.
Yep, I think most people know that.
Yep. He's a great artist and I can't wait for more of his stuff. But I thought I'd go back and go to his start. He obviously had the Purple Tape before this.
Yeah.
But I did want to talk about this. In particular, this album really put me onto a lot of Chicago artists. And obviously Chance the Rapper was the big one that came out. Him and Vic Mensa were very big around the early 10s. And then Chance sort of went one way and Vic went the other way. And we all know that one is much more famous than the other. Although the last album is quite horrendous. But yeah, this album has actually both Chance the Rapper and Vic Mensa on it, on the songs Girls At for Chance and Winner's Circle by Vic Mensa. But yeah, this was the follow-up to his first album, which was the Purple Tape. And overall, I really enjoyed the sound. Chicago has a very unique sound, very realistic, very gritty, very in your face, and talking about feelings, talking about what's happened in your life, and very, very what's the word? You really want to listen to it because it's real. Like, it's very enthralling. You're watching the human experience. It's like, I'm never going to experience this.
Yeah, it's
but
just
like,
interesting.
This is so realistic. Like, I can imagine him walking down the street, or one of the best lines is when he's like, I pulled out my brother's gun and put it to my head and shot, and like, but I didn't even know if it was loaded or not, and like, that's just like, why did he do that? Like, that's pretty crazy. But
I want to keep listening to find out why.
Yeah, so he starts the album with Morning Sex, not sounds of that, it's just what the song is called. But then then we have Girls At, which is a absolute club bop, one of my favourite songs from Joe Purp. Chance has really good lines. My favourite line by Chance is, let me grab it. Hang on, you just cut this out.
No, I'm leaving this in.
Alright. Where all the girls with the book in the club, with the reading glasses on, getting shook in the club, reading Ta-Nehisi Coates, humming Spuddy, Artie Dope, with the wire let 'em drag me here, look in the club. I need a ride home and I need an iPhone charger and your number. Can you put your shit in my phone? Damn, my phone died. Can you put it in my man's phone? Damn, his car died too. Can you drive my man's home? Like, he's just asking a lot now, isn't he? He's going much too far. I think what holds this whole album together is Photo Booth and Corner Store, and then God Body, which comes a few tracks later. But Photo Booth is talking about how it's just more like a club hit as well. But he's talking about the Photo Booth hoes are with him, all the people that just like to take photos.
Yeah, the old duck lips.
Yeah. So, and I like that he says, they call me Young Purple, Young Jimmy, Young Rasta, Big Willie. Bitch call me Big Papa. I'm flexing flagrant, I'm just a product of integration. Call immigration, all my relations is interracial.
Oh.
Yeah.
You didn't have to snap that hard.
He didn't. And then he paid her car off, but I finger fucked her in the Mazda. It's quite hard. And then I do really like the line, if the devil wears Prada, then my bitch been sinning. That's quite hard. But Corner Store for me is one of the greatest, let me think, top 5, top 3 of all-time Chicago songs. It's such a realistic depiction of, I have never been there, but of what I've imagined and what I've heard from other songs and what I've sort of seen from the media, seen from TV and whatnot. But yeah, the chorus from Joey is just insane. And then Saba's on this one, who obviously Rob and I both really enjoy. But I remember flaming hots and cheese from out the corner store. Stole these jeans, I sell them. I'm gonna buy 20 nickel drills. Dime rocks and nickel blows, who ain't from people who ain't here no more. and talking to my brother every week from off that prison phone, he may never come home. It's just insane, and it's really speaks about the racial tensions in America, the profiling that goes on specifically in Chicago, the dangers of living in Chicago. He came from... Where's he from? He's from the west side of Chicago. Vic Mensa is from the south side of Chicago. I really enjoyed this song, and next week when I do my song breakdown, I'm going to break down Black by Dave, which is an insane song. But let me carry on. But black gone, son gone, hood rich from a broke home. Ooh. Judge us by our skin tone, no fighting when it's guns drawn. I remember finding that revolver. I was looking through my closet trying to find my remote control charger. Wish I knew then things I knew now, but that's how it goes down. Aimed it at my head and made a gun sound. Ain't that a bitch? And then further on, and white kids deal with problems that we never knew to bother. Arguing with their dads, we pray that we ever knew our father. Release day 2050, he'll never meet his daughter. And trust that mother's brought a mirror at himself. Look in the mirror and see myself. Look in their eyes and see my hell and tear in every... And see my hell in every tear I ever spilled. Every problem resemble hell when every day is jail. I used to hit the blunt and get lifted it, and then envision making college tuition flipping 100 chickens. Insane. And then, yeah, my best friend, and so this is Subby says, my best friend when I was 11 posted with a weapon, acting like he did not see me step into his section. We used to hoop daily and treat it like a profession. And now I'm walking by him like I'm some type of pedestrian. I went to private school with most of these guys, but ultimately I'm the only one who ever tried omitting the crime. I turned the corner with caution and approached Austin. I walked to the corner store. There I passed fiends. It seems all of them off it. I just wanted them 50s and juicy crunchy curls. I just wanted a little hoopty in case that train derail. I missed my bus, so I go to school and I'm going to be late as hell. This blocker monster, hope you save yourself. Just insane lyricism there. God Body, I've said this before, this is my favourite Joey Purp song. I did a lyric breakdown of it a long time ago. If you can go find that, good luck, because that's insane. That's insane. But this is where he does the similar startings of the songs, and then he just changes the middle part of the verses, because it's only 2 verses, and it's just a spoken word in the middle. But, yeah. I really like all my plugs is Caucasian, smoking till my eyes Asian. Send a batch of beats, I send you back a masterpiece. Ooh. Might buy a chain that looked like it was made for Master P. I'm in the dojo where the masters meet. Talk is cheap. Whispers in the congregation, watch the pastor preach. Been a problem, now I'm more focused. That Maserati pull up make your Beamer look like it's a Ford Focus. In the retail, hard to explain the details. $1,000 deposits sitting on dope and emails. Tim Allen, how kids are gripping tools. Different 12 like I'm in Air Maxes. I get up out my Yeezy boosts. My Watanabe. I don't even remember that line. Yeah, great track. And then Winner's Circle is what he closes down the album with Vic Mensa. And yeah, overall, a really great album that I love. I implore anyone to go out and listen to this album. I think Quarter Thing, which was the album after this, was a little bit worse, a little bit disappointing compared to this, because of how rap-centric this album was and how emotional this album was. But I suppose you can only rap so much about certain things. Yeah. But Quarter Thing in its own right was very good, but just very different. Definitely go and check this one out. Great jazzy beats, great tone from Joey. I think that's one of his greatest strengths, is how punchy he is on the beat. He doesn't. You don't need to turn the music up when he's on, because he just comes through, smashes through the notes and whatnot. So, and he's not a terrible singer when he does on some of these songs. But yeah, I'm giving this a 7 out of 10. Ooh. Go and check it out.
There you go. All right, well, be sure to check in tomorrow, because we've got a quiz. It's always fun, these quizzes.
All right.
See you then. That's a wrap.